I'm only 5'6". I weigh 140 pounds. And one night in the 1970s, a man more than 7 feet tall learned that size does not equal power. This is not a violent story. This is a survival story. In the 70s and 80s, living in the West as an Asian man was very different. There was no social media, no cameras everywhere, no protection. If someone bullied you, mocked you, touched you, humiliated you, you were expected to accept it. And if you didn't stand your ground, you became a target for life. I work nightclub doors in London. I train Wing Chun daily, not for sport, not for ego, but for survival. But then Wing Chun wasn't theory, it wasn't choreography. It was how smaller people stay alive. Let me tell you this story. Before you trust your chain punch, take 2 minutes for this test. Will your chain punch fail you? The links pinned below the door. When I was working at the door, the French owner has his friend, of another Frenchman, 7'2" tall. I think he's quite a famous wrestler in France, a famous person in France. And he's so arrogant. He walked in and he saw me, he looked down at me. And my boss said in French, this is the manager and the bodyguard of this place. And he looked and he smiled. And the first thing he did, he touched my face. As a little boy, like, ooh, really? And I pushed him away. I said, he's 7 foot over. I think 7'2" tall, and I'm 5'6", right? I said, hey, what are you doing? Oh, and then he spoke in French. Oh, this Chinese, are you sure he's Bruce Lee? You sure he can take care of the club, take care of himself? I can just give him a flick and he's down. I knew what he was talking about. I spoke French. I mean, not amazing French, but because I work in a French club, I learned, right? I have quite a few French girlfriends too, right? I was young. I was good looking, a lot of girls liked me there. And they teach me French. My heart said, come on, man, this is too much. So he came again, and did the same thing again. I was so annoyed. It's so humiliating. And the words that he said in French is that, oh, this guy is too small. Like all this Chinese race, they're so small, they're weak. Oh, to me, I felt inside, oh, you insult me, never mind. No, you insult the Chinese race. The people, my people, I was very upset. I went to my boss, I said, boss, listen, your friend has been disrespecting me. I don't want him to come into my club. I want to do something to him. And he looked at me, are you sure Austin is one of the famous wrestler in France, and he's very famous and he's very strong. I mean, he'll give you one, you die, because of me, that he didn't show his strength to you. I said, listen, boss, don't worry. I'll take care of him. All I want to do is give me your permission. Make sure I don't be sacked. I need this job. And he laughed, Austin, okay. I know you're not going to do anything, but do what you want. Okay, he came again. And then he did the same thing. He looked at me and looked down at me. I said, okay. And he just wanted to touch, and I just pushed him away, you son. In my heart, I don't understand anything. I speak French too. You see? I said, F off in French. Hookah, whatever, right? And then he went down. So I went downstairs. So I waited for the moment. I went downstairs. I sat down, and he was dancing, dancing, like showing off and tell all the girls come. And everybody was scared of him. He's big, 7'2", And he was dancing and showing off. So I wait for the moment. I took a chair. He's that tall, right? He's that tall. And then he was dancing. So I went behind his back, stood on the chair. I took an ashtray. And I tapped on his shoulder. He turned around, I went bang around his forehead. He was in shock. And I, still not now, he's a big, strong, tough guy, right? I went with my inchman, boom, right on his chest. And then what's that for? Close his windpipe a little bit so he can't breathe. He went from, and then I know I don't want him to die, right? I slapped on his back and open up his windpipe again so that he can breathe again. Took 5 hours to take him out and to the ambulance and to the hospital. I never see him for like 3 weeks. 3 weeks later, he came with my boss. And this time it's different. He's still outside with my boss. My boss came with Austin. Yes? My friend is here. My boss was okay. Change the tune. Austin, I told you that I'm the owner of the club. Is he? He said, Austin, my friend is here. Can he come in? I said, boss, you might be the owner of the club. This your friend of mine insulted me, your employee who take care of you and your family and your club, and help you to make money, and you don't even want to protect me. You protect your friend, which is your kind, right? And I was very upset. You're French kind, you guys stick together. You're racist. Oh no, Austin, no, I'm not. It's right to him. I said, look, if you want to come in, this is your club. I can't do anything. Of course he can come in, but he have to apologize to me. Okay? Because what he did was unacceptable. A big guy bullying a small guy. People call me the assassin here. They don't call me this for nothing, right? They say, don't ever mess with Austin. When he explodes, it's like a nuclear bomb, No one can stand his way. You know how tough I am, boss. Oh, yes. Yeah. I'll say, okay. Then he he speak to his friend in French. Then he went to me, just do désolé in French. I speak French. I said, no, don't speak French. I'm not French. I'm British. Speak English. I live in England now. I'm sorry. In French, I'm sorry. I said, no, speak louder. I can't bloody hear you. Okay? And I give him a good lecturing. I said, look, you didn't, because you are so big, you should protect people, not insult people. Because you're so big, people look up to you. Okay? And you use your size. God gave you that size to bully people of different race. This is completely wrong. Oh, yes. Then he said, then you realize that. And then you insulted me, never mind. You insulted my race too. The Chinese people are small, and I understand that. In my generation, we were poor. Not this new generation of Chinese people. We have good food. I don't eat this. I have protein. I need calories. I need food, right? In my generation, we eat what we get. You see? The new generation of Chinese, I know they're bigger and stronger physically because, I have protein, calories and all that, right? So it's a different generation. Told him, look, say sorry in English because I'm British. The French they don't like the English, right? The French do not like the English. I don't know why. They've been in war for a long time. And then they lost the war to the English. So they always dislike the English. For them to speak English to me is another big deal. I said, no, you speak English or you don't come here. I told my boss, you can sack me now, okay? Your club will be in chaos within one day because everybody knows I'm gone. They will come and destroy your club. They will come and take all your money. You're surrounded by all this gang, right? Because of me, your club is safe. And you didn't protect me. I'm very disappointed with you, boss. Okay. Oh, sorry, Austin. I won't do it again. And then he came, I'm sorry. I really mean it. I said, good. Get inside. And after that, he was very nice to me. Bonjour. Hello, sir. He called me sir. Hello, sir. Can I come in, sir? I said, yeah, sure, of course, come in. So I think respect. Sometimes you talk to people, they don't accept it because they're such a bully. You have to fight fire with fire. So that's what Wing Chun had taught me. Not all the time being kind to people. Like in the old days, all these fighters tell me, you have to be sometimes stand your ground. That's what I did. So what I did was, when I hit him with the ashtray, he was still strong. And I went inch point, boom, boom, that's what I do. Ha, ha, ha. But I went this time, I don't know what happened to me. I know he's such a big guy. I have to use all my energy, all my chi. I have to use all my chi. Ha! You see? Ha! And that sound makes him go, oh, ha! Ha! So you do your tongue, use your waist. Ha! Do! ha, 3, ha, 4, ha, 5, ha, 1, ha, 2, ha, 3, ha, 4, ha, 5, ha, 2, ha, 3, ha, 4, ha, 5, ha. And everything like that. Before you trust your chain punch, take 2 minutes for this test. Will your chain punch fail you? The links pinned below. Some people only understand boundaries when they finally meet one, not because you want violence, but because they refuse to listen. After that night, there was no more teasing, no more touching, no more racism, just respect. This is the part people misunderstand. Wing Chun is not about fighting big men, it's about ending intimidation. Most bullies rely on size, fear, social power. The moment those two stop working, they collapse. The inch punch is not about punching someone, it's about how the body connects from the floor to the spine into the hands. Power is not speed, power is structure. Real strength is not violence. Real strength is knowing you don't need to prove yourself. But when someone crosses your boundary repeatedly, and refuses respect, you must protect your dignity. I don't tell this story to encourage fighting. I tell it to remind people respect is not given to size. Respect is given to presence. And Wing Chun was never about being the biggest man in the room. It was about never being helpless. See you in the next video. Before you move on, take a moment to test your own Wing Chun. I have made a free 2-minute test. Will your chain punch fail you? Record one round, score yourself, and I'll show you the drills to strengthen what's missing. The links in the description.